Welcome to the Healing Within YouTube channel, and today we're going to work on moving forward in life. And this is kind of when people get stuck in negative emotions or thoughts, or kind of in their body where they don't really understand the sensation that's going on. And this is a kinesthetic way of kind of imagining pulling it out, examining it, changing it, and putting it back in. And I like this one for that reason. It kind of gives me a little bit more feeling of control over the emotion, and it's just a fun tool. So in order to start this one, we are going to do a few things just like in other ones. This one, I'm going to have a video of a candle with a flame on it, and I'm going to give you some instructions with it. So try and find a way to watch this candle, and it's got to be kind of at eye level when we're doing it. It's most effective if it's at eye level or slightly above. So find a way to situate yourself to get the candle eye level or whatnot. While you're doing that, also remember not to use this while driving or operating machinery or things like that. Just be safe and get ready to start. So here we go. Go ahead and shifting into that comfortable place. Take in 7 very deep breaths. Inhale as deeply as possible and empty your lungs as completely as possible with each exhalation. And while you're looking into this candle flame, I'm going to count. When I count the number of 1, I want you to close your eyes. So if your eyes are open, an example is you close them. And imagine that you can see the flame in your mind, just as if though you were looking at it, but with your eyes closed. And when I say number 2, open your eyes and look back into the candle flame. And while you're looking at the flame, I'll eventually go to number 3, which at that point you can choose again to close your eyes and image the flame in your mind again. And keep your eyes focused on the candle flame. You'll notice and look at the flame once the portion of the flame is especially bright. Center part of the flame. Just like the center of the flame, you're going to notice just the flame, it's tall, the center of it, focus on that part. So here we go. Staring at the center of that flame, keep your eyes focused on that flame. You'll notice as you look at the flame, the portion of flame is especially bright, the sort of glowing central heart of the flame. Just focus all your attention completely on that bright, glowing core of the flame. And in a few moments, I'll begin to count. Remember, when I count with the numbers, you'll close your eyes and continue to see the candle's flame in your imagination. And even if you were to close your eyes afterward, still focus on the brightest part of the flame, the center part of it, while you're imaging it in your mind, as I taught to you. And it'll help you become kind of this sleepier and sleepier feel, because the flame is becoming that for you, a symbol of sleep. And the flame means sleep. The flame means sleep. Your subconscious, even now, is kind of beginning to associate the image of the flame with the process of sleepiness in your subconscious. The flame is becoming a symbol for sleep, deep sleep. And whether you look merely into the flame with your mind as your eyes are closed, you'll grow sleepy, your limbs can become heavy, your eyelids become heavier and heavier, and you'll want to drift off into a pleasant state of subconsciousness. Flame and sleep, just flame and sleep. Then I'll reach to the count of 2, and you will again open your eyes and look directly at the flame of the candle, but even as you do, you can just notice at very glance the actual flame makes, and you can grow even deeper calm and sleep feel to it, and impress yourself even more into that subconscious state with the flame, as flame means sleep. Flame is a symbol of sleep, and that flame is a signal for you to grow sleepy. So we will keep your eyes closed and drift into a deep, pleasant, relaxing sleep as I continue to talk to you. And hopefully that makes sense with understanding the instructions in order to do this one. So if you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, you can relax and let yourself start to relax and be deeply, deeply relaxed. To a point where you're so deeply relaxed that you can let your body and mind say the word sleep in your mind, and notice how you can let your mind adjust to sleep. As you notice a warm wave of relaxation spreading through the whole body, from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of the toes. So just let yourself experience this now. Letting it spread through the whole body, your mind, just let it drift deeper, deeper and gentle. Your body and mind knows how to get to a relaxed state, and let it just do that naturally for a moment before we count. As this wave reaches your toes, your whole body just deeply relaxed. Your mind follow my voice as it takes you even deeper into this relaxing feeling. But no matter how deep you go, still holding on to my voice. No big deal. So we'll now count the number from 10 to 1, and with each and every descending number, just find yourself becoming more calm, more relaxed, sleepier and sleepier. And even though you may not feel like you're going to sleep, it might be more of a focused state. Just let your subconscious mind do the work, easy and automatically, as we count. So here we go. As your eyes are closed, 10. Imagine the candle flame flickering away up in your mind. Notice your limbs as you image that flame. Just image them becoming heavy. Heavy and relaxed. Just beginning to feel a little bit sleepier than before. Purposely doing that as you're able to do that. 9. Doing well. And go ahead and open your eyes and focus once more on the actual flame of the candle in the video. And notice how the flame flickers and dances. Perhaps giving off a glow that reminds you of sleeping, that you can allow yourself to feel. 8. It's really good. Now close your eyes again and see the candle in your mind taking on a quality of its own. And that feeling of sleepiness and detachment is increasing as your mind is already accepting the flickering flame. That means sleepiness. To your whole body, just beginning to allow it to feel heavy and relaxed. 7. Candle still flickering, but perhaps it begins to wane down a little bit. And try it just because you're very still and calm and sleepy. 6. The candle's still burning, but it's beginning to burn itself out. And keep focusing on it for now. Now know that when it eventually extinguishes itself, it'll be time for you to enter a deeper level of hypnotic trance. 5. Relaxation has spread throughout your entire body and mind. Your legs and arms are relaxed, as is your body. And the sleepiness is just really taking hold now. Notice how it is just less effort to relax and more effort to open those eyes. So go ahead and just keep those eyes closed now, because nobody needs anything from you right now. It's just a special time to relax. Or all you want to do is drift away to something special with thoughts. But notice how the candle wax in your mind just watches the candle wax drip slowly to the side of the candle, into the holder of the candle. Very soon there'll be no flame. No big deal. It's very soon there'll be complete darkness in your mind. The flame is low, but it doesn't bother you now. In fact, nothing bothers you right now. You haven't had a care in the world right now. Don't need to. The only thing that matters is this wonderful feeling and calm relaxation. 2, the flame is fading away. Just fading away. Slow, you can barely see it. So comfortable and sleepy. Very relaxed. And 1. There, the flame is gone. The candle is spent. And you're in a deep hypnotic trance, still frame of the mind, just allow suggestions and things that benefit you to penetrate the deepest part of your life and mind. And only the parts that you want. And while you're in this deep, relaxed state, notice that this is a wonderful state, as your conscious mind can be turned off like a fire alarm. We don't need it right now, there's nothing to worry about. And the conscious mind can alert you if we need something, but we don't need it right now. And your subconscious mind, go ahead and let it just take charge and experience what we need to work on with suggestion and learning. And just see if you can notice how this means you're learning new patterns at a deeper level. You might wonder what's coming next. I know you're capable of learning more. You become more capable of doing anything you want to learn, and you can do it with 3 things. 1 is if you do it once, you'll get it consciously, you'll learn it. You will go into short-term memory, but it won't go into your body. And 2, if you do it 3 times on both ends, it locks into the neurological parts of the brain that you can actually go through it. It won't be kind of pretty, but you'll be able to go through the technique and the tool in the real world. You'll be able to call it up in your mind and use it. You'll also gain more insights into tools or techniques in faster ways. The fast way to learn none of this is to try to learn all of it, because you can't learn everything at one time. This is what helps you learn. Influencing in the mind is to focus on parts of things and master them, picking what you're good at, which is 3. Picking things that you're good at right away, make them unstoppable. Making them the core foundation of your personal influence system, so that they're gonna be the ones that you go to, those techniques that you mastered. And eventually, as you master those techniques, you become a master of that entire part of thing you're trying to learn. So let's test this out, so that you can amaze yourself at your positive changes when practicing the tools that rewire your brain as you're getting things down. And we're going to use this on particularly an emotion, changing an emotion. So I want you to imagine and feel an emotion temporarily that is not particularly a good feeling. Some people might pick something that might make them feel insecure or depressed. Perhaps something else. Sometimes it helps remember a time when you felt depressed and when it was something that made you feel that way. Just let your subconscious mind guide you, and your subconscious mind will tell you the emotion to choose for now. That yuck. And where in the body you felt it. With your mind, notice within your mind, image the point where you feel it in your body, as if though your eyes can see where it's in the body. And put a color to the emotion or feeling. Now imagine reaching in with your hands where that yuck is at, and taking out that emotion or feeling out of your body, as if though you're pulling it out and putting it in front of you as you're holding it. Holding it in your hands. And notice what direction it's moving, whether it's left or right, or perhaps backward or forwards. Now, notice how you can take that negative feeling or emotion and change the direction opposite of what it's going in. It's like a tire on a car that's spinning in reverse, going in the wrong direction, wrong negativities. You can change the direction so it can go forward, which is the opposite of direction of reverse of what it was before. So if it's going and spinning left or forward or reverse of that negative feeling or emotion, change it into the opposite direction. And as it changes direction, amplify the opposite direction. It was in reverse or opposite direction. Now we're going in a positive direction. Keep letting it go the direction until you feel like it's changed. The motion's changed with the direction as you amplify the opposite direction. Make it unstoppable. When you know it does not go back the way it was, as you know it doesn't need to go back. Let's go in the direction you want. You know it's unstoppable. And the reason we don't go back in the past is because we learned something new, which means it's less scary to go forward because we've already done it. And doesn't that feel better? Better going forward. Might be new. Sometimes new things can be scary, but notice how putting yourself forward in the right direction, things do get better, because it's different than negativity, which only leaves positivity. And once it's in a good flow of direction, the direction you want it in, slam it back into the body where you found it. With that feeling, and notice it. Notice the change. That's right. Good. You're allowing yourself to regain control over your emotions the way you want them to be. Just like thoughts are emotions, we can have a lot of emotions toward a thought. That's not meaning it's true. We don't have to stay stuck in reverse. We can choose to change direction and move forward with our lives. Move forward by not allowing ourselves to stay stuck going backward. And this is just a simple technique. And the way we did it is a few bulletin points. First, notice in the body where you feel this emotion or feeling. Then, 2, take it out. Reach in and pull it out. 3, notice what direction it's moving in. That yuck. Is it moving in reverse? Is it going right or left? 4, what color is it? 5, really getting into changing the direction to the opposite direction. 6, and when you know you got it, you know it's unstoppable because you amplified the new direction, sped it up. And when you know it, and it's got a good speed to it, where you know it's not going to go back in the opposite direction as before, it's going the correct direction, then 7, put it back in you, and notice the change. That's right, those are the steps. Very good. Now just like before, to embed this into your mind, remember if we do things once, it's short-term memory, and we'll kind of recall it. But if you want to be able to recall it and do it automatically, then we've got to repeat it a few times. So in a moment, I'm going to stop talking, and as I stop talking, notice how you can fill in your mind with these steps where you notice where it's in the body, you take it out, you notice the direction it's moving and the color of it, and you change the direction of the way it's moving. And when you change the opposite direction, you make it unstoppable and speed it up, just like a tire that's in reverse. We want to move it forward and get some momentum and speed to it till it's a good speed, till it's unstoppable. And then put it back in you and notice that change in a positive way. So here we go. Go ahead and do that on your own. Very good. Now that you've embedded this learning tool into your mind, remember, anytime you decide to do it again, it'll just become easier and easier each and every time you try it and practice this tool and skill. Very good. Now we're going to go ahead and re-alert you back to the room. We're going to do it from 1 to 10. And when you come back, let yourself feel fully refreshed, kind of like that wakefulness, like from a sleep. And that change of emotion that occurred. And notice how it's very easy to remember how you did it. And here we go. 1, noticing your feet and your fingers, having sensations back into them. 2, 3, that wakefulness, kind of that freshness, alertness to it. 4, 5, 6, up. 7, notice how you're reorienting back a little bit, move your body around. 8, 9, up, eyes fluttering a little bit, readjust back gently. And 10, open the eyes if they're not already, and just kind of look around. Very good. And just gonna remember what you kind of did here when you worked on changing emotion and a feeling, and also being in control of them. Very good. Now, if you like the recording, please like, share, subscribe, leave comments below, and you can hit the notification button bell if you like to have updates, because I'll be doing more videos. So thanks for listening, and hope you heal from within.